Star Wars Vision of the Future by Timothy Zahn was released in September 1998 by Bantam Spectra. It follows Spectre of the Past and concludes the Hand of Thrawn duology, set 19 years after the Battle of Yavin. What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and welcome to another Star Wars book review video. If you like these book review videos, then please consider liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell for more. And there are spoilers for this book, so, consider that your spoiler warning. Without further ado, the Dramatis Personae: Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa Solo, Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, C-3PO, R2-D2, Mara Jade, Talon Karrde, Lagos Akla, who is a Kamasi, Shada Dukal, a former Mistral mercenary, Wedge Antilles, New Republic pilot and general, Corran Horn, New Republic pilot and Jedi, Booster Tarek. He is the captain of the Star Destroyer Errant Venture. He's also a smuggler. Then you have the Devists, which are clones of Suntir Fel. Willem Disra is a Moff in the Imperial Remnant. Drend Navit is an Imperial saboteur. Admiral Pelion is a admiral of also the supreme commander of the Remnant at this time. Grodin Tierce, who is a former Red Guard. Flim, who is a human con artist posing as Grand Admiral Thrawn. Then you have Captain Park, who was the Imperial that found Grand Admiral Thrawn, decades before and brought him into the Empire. Suntir Fel, who is a Imperial pilot, and he also spent some time in Rogue Squadron, and then he got captured by Thrawn. You also have Garmbel Iblis, who is a general of the New Republic. Vision of the Future. Pelion is informed that the Chimera is repaired after the attack in the previous book. The Admiral then continues to wait for Garmbel Iblis over Pesitin to discuss peace. While on the Imperial Star Destroyer Relentless, the diabolical Moff Distra, the false Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Major Tierce are at the Kroktar system as the Kroktari wish to rejoin the Empire after believing Thrawn's return. Meanwhile, our heroes have multiple groups going after the Kamasi document. Once they get the Kamasi document, they'll know, okay, these are the Bothans that are responsible for the Kamasi stuff years ago. Lando go to find one place. Talon Karrde goes to another. Both of those fail. Luke and Mara, they discover the Hand of Thrawn. It's a fortress where Thrawn has a cloning tank with a clone of himself waiting, but all of the cloning accoutrement is destroyed when Luke and Mara escape, and they just so happen to also acquire the Camus document, as of course Thrawn would have a copy of it. They dissolve all of the growing tension over Bothawi and the guilty Bothans. They have trials and stuff like that. Luke and Mara fall in love through this book, and they have peace between the New Republic and the Empire. So they sign a peace treaty, and that's the book. All right, let's move on to what I liked. The Luke and Mara storyline. I like Luke a lot. Mara, pretty good character. I was invested in that storyline. Some of these other storylines were good. The bad guys were doing Pelion. I loved seeing Pelion figure things out and all that. So great stuff. I'm really glad that Thrawn did not come back as he survived his assassination, or he's a clone or something. I'm glad it's something different because we've already seen that in Star Wars books. Yes, I know that there is a clone of Thrawn, but assuming it got destroyed with Luke and Mara's escape from the fortress. Moving on to what I didn't like. This book and the first one, there's way too many point of views. What Han's doing, what Lando's doing, what Leia's doing, what Luke's doing, what Mara's doing, what's Pelion doing, Disra. You even have what Wedge and Corran are doing. The Imperial Saboteur team on Bothawi are doing. Let's see, I probably forgot some other points. Oh, what Talon Karrde is doing. And to me, it just felt like there was way too much going on in this book. It's almost 700 pages. It's a really long book. I feel like that the Hand of Thrawn duology probably should have been a trilogy. Well, that's my thoughts on Vision of the Future. A good book. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, but definitely not Timothy Zahn's best book. think I would have preferred it to focus more on a few characters rather than on all of it at once. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a good book. Let me know what you thought of Vision of the Future in the comments down below. Do you prefer it over Spectre of the Past? Is this your favorite Timothy Zahn novel? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and until next time, thanks for watching.